Hi everyone, I'm gonna talk to you a bit about my reflections on the leadership course that we've been having this fall. And I've been reflecting a lot on what leadership is and what we can do with it, and if we really need to be like managers to be leaders, which I don't think that we need to be, because I think everybody is a leader in their own life, and I think that the same rules apply to your personal life as it does to your professional life, because I mean it's all the same life, and we're all humans, and I mean we all have a heart and a brain, and somewhat we all function in the same way. And yeah, the more I think about it, the more I just think that love and communication, that's the key to being a great leader and being a great human being. And because I'm thinking of all the things that we learned through the course, about how there can be different types of personalities and different types of leader and different types of doing things, and that also all comes down to how you are as a person, and if you're leading by fear or by love. And I also believe that it's not always about what you say to people. I mean, you can have this really great message, but if you can't connect with somebody, it's not gonna you're not gonna get through to them. And I've been thinking about that a lot since we had this course with Maria, because I think she's a really great teacher, and I think she had a lot to say. Hey, sorry about that, my phone didn't have enough space, so let's see how far we can get. This is my dog, by the way. Hey, doggo! Hi! The little leader. Okay, so I was talking about Maria, and about how she had all these great things to say, and all these methods for being a great leader and so on, which I learned a lot from. But I think I learned the most from her, and the way she was, and the way she kind of lives her life, and because she talked about it, and also the way that she just were. Because I remember like the first lecture that we had when we were so like totally in love with her, all of us, and really excited. And I mean, of course she's great and she has a great message, but she also connected with us on a level that really like in somewhat I don't know, touched our hearts, and yeah, and I think that is really important if you are a leader or a human being. And she said this last lecture that the best thing she can do to be a great teacher is to take care of herself, which means that she doesn't stay up the whole night before she has a lecture to prepare the work. Instead, she's taking care of herself, and she comes to the lecture with a lot of energy, and she's kind of open for whatever there is, and I think that is something you should be if you're a great leader, because you can't plan everything and you can't control other people, and you have no idea about how it's gonna be in the end. But I mean, just show up, and then you do the best you can with what you have, and communicate with people, and yeah, and just show up. I think that's really important, that you are where you are when you're there. And I think that makes you a good leader. Just being a good human being. Then I also thought about introverts and extroverts a lot. Because I usually think that people are like me, which is total bullshit, and it's really good that everybody isn't like me. But somehow I just think that people are, it's like when I meet 20 years olds, I think that I'm 20 years old. So I think I learned a lot about that as well. And with the discussions that we had, and that we don't function in the same way. And being a leader, I think that is so important, that you can distinguish from an introvert or an extrovert, or also ask them how they want to do their work and how they want to be approached and what you can do for them, and how they see you also. Because I mean, they can be stressed out because some things that I do, if I'm their leader, and vice versa. And then I want to know, because maybe then I can just try to tone that bit down when I'm talking to them. So I don't know, I'm just thinking that everything that we learned and talked about, it all comes down to just being able to communicate who you are and what you want and how you want to be treated. And to do that, I think you need to spend time learning about yourself and taking care of yourself. Because if you don't know who you are or what you want, then how could nobody else do that? Like, it's impossible. Yeah, so I'm just, because I've read a lot on personal development, and I think this leadership thing is just, it's all the same. Like, you need to take care of yourself first before you can take care of anyone else. And also I'm thinking, like, if you have been taking care of yourself and you learn to like say no to things that you don't want to do and things that take your energy away, it's so much easier for you to understand other people as well. Like, why are they behaving this way? And what can you do about it? Because then you also been on the other side. And I don't know, I just think you get maybe more compassion for other people as well.